I was born a slave. My mistress was Miss Susan, and she whipped me almost every day. When I was 24 years old, I escaped through the Underground Railroad and became an abolitionist and conductor. I helped more than 300 slaves escape too. I died in 1913 in Elbor, New York.
The Underground Railroad is a secret route of slave houses used by the 19th century slaves to escape to free states with the help of abolitionists like Harriet Tubman. Slaves traveled during the night and hid during the day.
My name is Nat Turner. I lived in Jerusalem, Virginia. I was born on October 2nd, 1800s. I was an African American preacher who led an uprising in Southampton County, Virginia in 1831. Traveling from house to house, the rebellion consisted in 70 blacks enslaved and freed. When the white militia found out, they tried to stop us, but we killed many of them before they could. 55 whites were killed by a group of 50 slaves. Blacks responded with 200 white deaths. I gathered supporters in Southampton County, Virginia. I died at the age of 31 on November 11, 1831.
My name is Phyllis Smith. I was born in Senegambia in May 8 in 1753. I was brought to Boston, Massachusetts on a slave ship in 1751. I was purchased by John Wilkes as a personal servant to his wife. The Whitleys educated me, and I soon mastered Latin and Greek, and I started writing poetry. I published my first poem at the age of 12 and my first volume of poetry. I died in December 5th, 1785. Hello, I am a slave master from the time of slavery. I owned a big plantation in the South with my family. I could own as many slaves as I wanted, as long as I had enough. I taught Frederick Douglass to read, but then my husband told me that it was illegal, so I then released him as a real slave.
My name is Martin Luther King Jr. I was born on January 15 of 1929. I was a hero I have a dream, and I was a hero that was loved by everybody. I led the March of Washington, which was an amazingly popular march during the 1960s. I believed in non-violence movement. I was arrested 20 times, and I was assassinated on April 4th, 1968.
Hello, my name is Rosa Parks. I was born in Tuskegee, Alabama in February 4, 1930. In 1931, I met Rainbow Parks, a barber, right now African American. Me and Rainbow got married in 1932, December, in my mother's home.
In 1940, I joined the NAACP, the National Associated Advanced Color. Raymond has been a long member for many years.
I defended the black people. African Americans were only allowed to sit in the front.
I was a civil rights activist who refused to live on my land.
12 years later, I met Rainbow Blakes again.
At the next stop, some white passenger got in. Because the seat was round, they had to go to the middle side where I was sitting.
The driver told the 4 African Americans to stand up. 3 of them did, but I did not. I had to pay the same fare as the white Rainbow Blakes called the police. I was arrested.
But for having seats at all races, buses, and public schools, all being treated fairly and being respect all people.
I died on October 24, 2005.
My name is Malcolm X. I was born on May 19 in the 1925. I was a leader of a religious group called the Black Muslims. We work in northern cities. I say that whites have do horrible things to blacks. That's one of the reasons that black people and white people cannot live together. By the early 1960s, I was growing with a frustrated non-violence. I was in jail, and in jail I read the whole dictionary. I died on February 21 in the 1965.
I am a freedom rider. We were civil rights activists who rode interstate bus trips protesting about segregation. We were recruited by the Congress of Racial Equality. We marched from Selma to Montgomery. In that march, we had the support of President Lyndon B. Johnson. He federalized the Alabama National Guard to protect us during the march. In the South, we dealt with countless opposition.
Hello, my name is Daniela Cortez and welcome to the fifth grade African American Living Class Pacific. In the following room you're about to enter is a sport exhibition where you will meet and see Octavia Jesse Owens, Tiger Woods, Mike Tyson, Jesse Owens, Alta Gibson, Jackie Robinson, Tiger Woods, Michael Jordan. I hope you enjoy the room. Remember to freeze will not come to life. Include you press your butter, but please only press the butter once. I hope you're ready for Whistle Caesary. If you need me, I will be right here too.
I'm Tiger Woods. I born in Cypress, California, the 30th of December, 1975. My parents are Earl and Fultida Woods. My nickname, Tiger, is in honor of my parents' friend, Colonel Wong Dan Pok. I started playing golf at the age of 2, and I win my first major in 1979. I win 79 PGA and 40 majors.
Hello, my name is Jack Roosevelt Robinson. Hello, my name is Jack Roosevelt Robinson. I was born on January 31, 1919. My mother, Molly Robinson, raised me and my 4 older brothers. At UCLA, I exceeded in 4 sports: baseball, basketball, football, and track. Because of financial difficulties, I was forced to leave the university. So I went to the military. After 2 years there, I became a lieutenant. Because of racial discrimination, I left the military in an honorable discharge. I was an American baseball player who became the first African American to play in Major League Baseball or MLB. In modern era in 1947 with Brooklyn Dodgers. As the first league team to play a black man since the 80s, they stopped segregation to the Negro languages for 6 decades. Over 10 seasons, I played at 6 World Series and contributed in 1955 World Championship. I died on 1972.
Hello, I am Mike Gordon. I was born in February 17 in 1963. I studied in North Carolina and I got to the NBA draft in 1984 with Chicago Bulls. I was the most valuable player 5 times.
I won 6 NBA championships
from 1991 to 1997. Played in 1,072 games, scored 32,299 points, had 5,633 assists, and 6,673 rebounds. I have 51 years old and I have two girls with my wife. In the 2000, I returned to basketball and played with the Washington Wizards.
I'm DC Owens. I was born in February 12 of 1913 in a small farm in Alabama. My grandparents were slaves and my parents were sharecroppers. My given name was James Cleveland. My nickname is JC. In my first day of class, my teacher asked for my name and I said JC and she confused JC and that's why everyone called me Jessie.
I was the fastest runner in the world. I won 4 gold medals in the running Olympics. I tied the Olympic record for 10.3 seconds for 100 meters race. Set a new world record for 20.7 seconds for 200 meters race.
Hello, how are you? I born on June 30, 1956. I am an African American immigrant from Virginia. I win the heavyweight title 20 years, 4 months and 22 days. In 1988, I became the leader champion when I knocked out Michael Spring in a
Hi, I'm Mike Tyson. I was born in January 20. When I have my first win, I have 20 years. When I defend my victories and including wins. 22 years, 4 months, 2 days.
Hello, my name is Asia Gibson, and I was born on August 25, 1927. I became famous on September 27, 2006. I was the first African American black woman who played tennis, and I won really two places of gold, 3 trophies in tennis. I had thank you when I died. Thank you.
Good morning, my name is Diego Alvarez. Welcome to this African American Big Classification. The next exhibition that you are about to see is the Inventors Exhibition. When you are gonna meet and see Ronald Woods, George Washington Carver, Lonnie Johnson, and
My name is Randall Taylor Woods. I was born on April 23, 1856 in Columbus, Ohio. I concentrated most of my work on trains and hospitals. I attended school in Columbus until I was 10 years old. In 1876, I moved to Springfield, Illinois, and worked at the Illinois Springfield Iron Works, and then worked at Iron Sites. I studied mechanical and electrical engineer in college from 1876 to 1878. I invented the rail, the incubator, the telegraphony, and the multiplex telegraph.
Hello, my name is Sarah Sarah Bernard, but I am also known as Madame Celia Walker. I was born on December 23, 1867 in Delta, Louisiana. I was one of the 6 children of my family. My parents and elder siblings were slaves in Madison Parish by Robert W. Barney. I was the first child born into freedom after the emancipation. I was the first female African American to become a millionaire. I made my fortune by developing and marketing a successful line of beauty and hair products for a black woman under the company. I found Madame C.A. Walker Manufacturing Company. I then, on May 25, 1919, in Irvington, New York.
Hi, my name is George Washington Carver, and I invented peanut butter. I was born on slavery, but I don't know when really I was born. I think it was on January 1864. I created peanut butter by smashing toasted peanuts and sweetening it with sugar and salted it with salt. Peanut butter is consumed in many places around the world. Peanut butter is delicious, but for those people that are allergic, it could be dangerous.
Hi, I am Lily Johnson, and I am an inventor. I invented the Super Soaker water gun. I was born on October 6th of 1949. I was called from NASA for Jet Propulsion Laboratory. I was assigned for air command. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Augusta Serrano. I was born on February 29, 1892, at Green Cove Springs, Florida, USA. I was an American sculptor and educator who battled racism for a secure place for African American women in our church. I began modeling figures from my native Florida at an early age. In 1921, I studied at Cooper Union in the 4-year sculpture course, but my instructors quickly waived many of my classes in light of my talent. I died on March 26, 1962. Thank you.
My name is Faith Rico. I was born in October 8, 1930 in Harlem, New York. I am an African American artist, best known for my painted story clothes. I began making them in order to be heard, since no one would publish my biography. With my art, I fought against slavery and racism.
Hi, my name is Maya Angelo. I was born April 4, 1928 in St. Louis, Missouri. I'm a famous author. One of my famous books is I Know What the Caged Bird Sings. When I was a teenager, I loved arts and I won a scholarship for drama and dance.
At age 14, I dropped out of college and out of high school and became San Francisco's first African American cable car conductor. Then I finished high school. With the help of my friends, the novelist James Baldwin, I started writing my first book, I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings, which was published in 1970. It was also published to an international acclaim with enormous success. On my list of nonfiction and fiction books, there are more than 30 best-selling titles.
Hello, my name is Langston Hughes. I was a famous author. I was born in February 1, 1902. I published my first poem in 1921. It was called The Negro Speaks. I attended Columbia University, but left in 1 year to travel. My poetry was later promoted by Betchel Wednesday and me. We published my first book in 1926. I went off to write countless works of poetry, prose, plays, as well as popular for the Chicago Defender. I died at May 22, 1967.
My name is Cara Walker. I was born on November 26, 1969. I am American and I am 44 years old. My father was called Larry Walker. He was an artist, and my mother was an administrative assistant. I studied on Atlanta College of Art, Rhode Island.
One of my earliest memories involves sitting on my dad's lap in the garage of our house, watching him grow. I remember thinking, I want to do that too. And I pretty much decided then and there at age 2 or 3 that I'm an artist just for fun. Hello, my name is Michael Joseph Jackson. I was born in August 29, 1958 in Gary, Indiana. I am an African American singer, songwriter, dancer, businessman, and Pan African. I invented the moonwalk, which is famous dance. I created one for songs.
I started singing when I was 5 years old with my brothers in the group The Jackson 5. I was in lots of films. I died on June 25, 2009 in Los Angeles, California. I am Michael Joseph Jackson, and I am a successful African American.
Hello, my name is Maria Anderson. I was born in February 27, 1897. I am an African American and one of the most celebrated singers 20th century. Music critic Alan Bill said my voice was outraged. It is in music.
Hello, my name is Billie Holiday. My real name is Eleanora Pagan. I was born on April 7, 1950, in Philadelphia. By the age of 17, I replaced the singer Manette Cruz in a club called Covers. By the 1930s, I became an established artist in the recording industry. I was recording for Columbia's Stretch Fruit. Stretch Fruit was one of my best records. On March 27, 1948, I played Carnegie Hall to a sold-out crowd. On October 1949, I was recording Crazy Calls Me. In 1959, I died because of pulmonary disease and heart failure.
Hello, my name is Aretha Franklin. I was born on March 25, 1942 in Memphis, Tennessee. I am an American singer-songwriter. I make jazz, blues, soul, gospel, and rock songs. I began my career singing gospel. When I was 10, my mother died. When I was 14, I sang a contract with Battle Records. When I was 16, my mother died. Now my partner.
I had a contract with Battle Records in 1960. I became famous singing with Atlantic Records. I am still alive. I am well known as the Queen of Soul. Now we're going to sing a little part of our song.
Forever and ever, you say in my heart, oh, I will love you.
Forever and ever, we'll never be apart. Oh, how I love you. Together and ever, that's how it will be. To live without you will only mean heartbreak for me.
Hello, I am Lion Blue, Virginia. I was the first African American to take a flight to space. I was born on November 22, 1942. I was born in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. My wife was Lina Sue, and my children were Diane and James. I graduated from Pennsylvania State University in 1960 and received a bachelor's degree in aerospace engineering. I became a NASA astronaut in August 1979. After completing my fourth flight, I have logged over 688 hours in space. Sadly, I died on my voyage to space aboard the Challenger in 1986.
Hello, my name is Emerald Malik. I was born in 1881 in Pennsylvania. In 1910, I had taken my first aviator skills in Philadelphia. I became the first African American aviator earning my international pilot's license in the International Aviator Federation. I died in 1981 in Philadelphia in a second crash. My dead body was never found until the first morning.
My name is Bernard Harris. I was born on June 26, 1956. I first got inspired to be an astronaut when I was watching the Apollo 11 mission on TV in 1969.
I graduated in 1974 from St. Houston High School. I studied in the University of Houston and received a Bachelor of Science in 1978. I also earned a medicine doctorate degree from Texas Tech University in 1985.
Later, I lived up to my dreams and was selected by NASA in 1990. I was a real official astronaut by 1991. On February 9th, 1995, I became the first African American astronaut to perform the spacewalk.
Thanks to all these events, I was able to be a very successful person in African American history.
Hi, my name is Josephine Baker. I was born in June 3, 1906 in St. Louis, Missouri, U.S., and I died in April 12, 1975 when I was 68 years in Paris, France.
I was nationalized as a French actress, singer, dancer, etc. I had such nicknames such as the Rose of Venus, the Black Pearl, and even the Creole Goodness. My childhoods were Marianne Baker, Estelina Baker, Jane Baker, etc.
My father's name was MacDonald, and my mom's name was Freda Josephine. I have married 4 times.
If you didn't know, I am an American famous person.
If you want to know more about me, just take a look to the presentation.
Thank you for listening.
My name is Ina Horn. I am African American singer, actress, cigarette activist, and dancer. I was born in June 13, 1917, returning to my roots as a night to perform.
Hi, I'm Diana Ross. I am an African American singer, actress, and record producer. I sold more than 100 millions of records. I was born in March 26 in 1944. I was the lead singer of the Supremes performing No Matter What Sign You Are, a 1969 song released by Tana.
Hi, my name is James Brown. I was part of the singing group Famous Flame. I was born in Barnum, South Carolina, 1933. I published shoes and street dance for money. I helped to end segregation, and I was a godfather of soul and a founding father of folk. I died in 2006.